So 18 coins, and pretty much each of these coins is already pumping. Of course, this is something that we can expect. Hey guys, this is OJ here, and today I will reveal the 18 coins that Coinbase just announced as a possible listing. I mean, this is something quite controversial, and they have never done it before. And I'm going to go through that list and see what each of these coins is about. Stay tuned. Okay guys, welcome to another Crypto Corner edition. Now, my previous video was about the 5 coins to 5 million that Tika Tiwari was posting. I analyzed the report and I scrutinized it as well, but that video got taken down because of copyright claim from Tika Tiwari's team, and they even issued a cease and desist order via email personally to me to take the video down. So this is why, if you're wondering, this is why the video is no longer up there, but you can actually see my analysis on my blog crypto-corner.com. Today I will be talking about 18 coins that Coinbase actually just announced as a possible listing. Now that is something they've never done before. It is quite controversial because typically Coinbase would not really announce any listings prior to the actual listing, because that way they can cause market manipulation, inside trading and everything else. So I'm actually quite surprised to see that they are announcing the possible listing of these coins. I guess what is saving them is the fact that they do not guarantee that any of these coins will actually be listed. They said that they will be analyzing each coin, and let me quote them. And let me actually quote them here. They say, "Our decision to support any assets requires significant technical and compliance review and may be subject to regulatory approval in some jurisdictions. We therefore cannot guarantee whether or when any above listed asset will be listed on a Coinbase product in any jurisdiction. As per our listing process, we will add new assets on a jurisdiction by jurisdiction basis, subject to applicable review and authorizations." They also added, "Our customers can expect Coinbase to make future similar announcements as we continue to explore the addition of numerous assets across the platform." Now, Coinbase has recently been criticized heavily for selling customer data and leaking customer data to the US government. So they are in kind of hot waters at the moment, but it is nevertheless one of the most popular exchanges and one of the biggest exchanges in the world. This is why any listing by Coinbase is always accompanied by a huge pump of the price of that asset. It's happened before with every asset that Coinbase is listing on their platform, and this is why we can expect the same with these assets. In fact, they are already pumping. So let's have a look at what are the 18 coins that they announced. I'm going to start in, they listed them in alphabetical order, so I'm going to start also alphabetical order. And the first one is Aave, or Lend. Lend is the token of Aave. This is a fintech startup. It is based in Switzerland, and it's a technology company that is offering products in a decentralized peer-to-peer marketplace, mainly decentralized lending pools. And also it has an app allowing to cash out crypto called Aave Pay. As we can see, in the last 24 hours, it has pumped. Its current price is $0.10. So that's 10 cents of a dollar. This is currently what happened just after the announcement. The announcement, by the way, was last night, so it's not even been 1 day yet. The second one is Eragon. Now, this is a token that is not really that new. ANT is the token of the Eragon platform. It's an ERC20 token, so it is Ethereum based token, and the Eragon platform allows users to manage entire organizations on the blockchain, enabling them to create decentralized autonomous organizations, DAO, complete with basic organization functions for accounting, for digital jurisdictions, to raise capital, to own and transfer shares, and many other use cases. As we can see from the graph, yet another huge pump in the last 24 hours. We are looking at a 7-day graph, so we basically have to look just here at the very end of the graph, which is what is happened in the last day. Now, the next token is called AR. The platform is called Arweave. It's a new type of storage that backs data with sustainable and perpetual endowments, allowing users and developers to truly store data forever. For the very first time, as they claim, this is taken straight from their white paper. As a collectively owned hard drive that never forgets, Arweave allows us to remember and preserve valuable information, apps, and history indefinitely. By preserving history, it prevents others from rewriting it. So this is all good. You can actually get some free coins by visiting their official website. Let me go here on the page and I'm gonna show you. Basically, you can see here, claim a token. So you can go here and you will be downloading your own private key file, key store file, and you will get some tokens for free. It is a brand new project. It's actually one of the few projects here on that list that are brand new and not very well known. Some of the projects are actually more well known, and this was the case with Eragon, ANT. That's been a project that's been going on for quite a few years, and it's been quite popular on different trading platforms. Now let's move on to the next one, because it's 18 of them, so it's quite a few and I don't really want to take too much of your time. The next one is BNT. This is Bancor. It's also an ERC20 token, so that means an Ethereum based token, and Bancor is a decentralized protocol network created to increase the liquidity of different coins. It gives other cryptocurrencies, especially the not so popular and upcoming coins, the alternative of exchanging and transacting these coins without the use of exchange platforms or other counterparties. Bancor makes use of a new kind of trading process that creates a smart token with the smart contract without depending on the existence of another party for a successful exchange. It is used to convert other digital currencies directly rather than waiting to be listed on an exchange platform. It employs the use of the smart contract technology by connecting it with other ERC20 tokens to increase liquidity. This is the main innovation that Bancor offers, and it's been on a steep rise this year, as we can see from the graph as well. So again, this is a 7 days graph. If you want, you can go, of course, and research these coins further. Of course, if you're interested in getting any of these coins, this is a typical scenario that we are seeing here of buy the rumor, sell the news. So right now we have rumors of these coins possibly being listed on Coinbase. This is why we are seeing this kind of a rise over the last few days, especially in the last 24 hours since the announcement by Coinbase. I also posted a blog about it, and I must say that in the first 6 hours of my blog being posted, I saw a huge amount of traffic coming to that post. So it is quite a hot topic. Many people are right now rushing in to buy the rumor and later on selling the news, but we never really know exactly which of these coins will be listed, so you have to be careful. And I can't even make any predictions on which coins will be listed, because that will be complete and utter speculation on my part. Now, the next token doesn't really have any charts yet, because it is not listed on CoinMarketCap or any of the other data aggregators websites, so I can't really analyze its performance. It's called COMP. It's the token of Compound Finance, and it is an algorithmic autonomous interest rate protocol built for developers to unlock open financial applications. It sounds a little bit confusing, right? In other words, Compound is a protocol on the Ethereum blockchain that establishes money markets, which are pools of assets with algorithmically derived interest rates based on the supply and demand for the asset. Suppliers and borrowers of an asset interact directly with the protocol, earning and paying a floating interest rate without having to negotiate terms such as maturity, interest rates, or collateral with counterparties. Its use case is basically mainly to provide liquidity for margin trading, which relies on borrowed assets. As I said, the token is not yet on CoinMarketCap or any of the data aggregator websites, so this is why I can't really show you a chart. Okay, moving on to the next and this one is a very well-known coin, Digibyte. An old coin, a very popular coin for traders and everything. It actually has a really good performance this year already, but of course with the news since yesterday, it's already pumping as well. The project Digibyte is focused on cybersecurity for decentralized applications and digital payments. Its major goal is to be the safest and most secure way to store data, keep data. It's also focused on decentralization and fast transactions by providing a 15-second block time. Also, it has 5 mining algorithms, including Skyne, Script, and more, to further democratize the mining process. This is also why it is a very popular coin, both with miners and traders alike. Now, moving on to the next one, and this is another very well-known project, Herein. The coin is called Zen, and it is part of the Herein ecosystem. It's a project that is focused on privacy and anonymity, and it's also one that I have been reporting about for quite some time. I've interviewed their founder and the key developers here on my YouTube channel, and we've discussed its developments in great detail over the past 3 years. They've just actually turned 3 years old. I remember when they were launched, and it's a coin that forked of Z Classic, which forked of Zcash and removed the 20% founders reward. And it has all the privacy features of its predecessors, like zero knowledge proofs, ZK Snark, and some other innovations. So it is a coin that I have been talking about a lot, so I'm not going to focus too much on what it does. You're probably already familiar with it as well, because we have covered it on this channel quite a lot. You can see that in the last day it's actually experienced quite a jump as well. So very good news for Zen holders. Also, before I move on to the next one, you can grab some free Zen coins if you go to their faucet, and I reported about their faucet. I have a blog dedicated to explaining how that works and why and everything. So check out the description in this video. You will see the link to my post and links to how to get your hands on some free Zen from their faucet. Okay, moving on to the next coin, and this one is LPT. It is the token of Live Peer Network, and it's an ERC20 token again, so it is an Ethereum based token. Live Peer is a new decentralized video broadcasting platform. Its users create and broadcast video sessions to its viewers on a global scale by sending their videos to the Live Peer network, which transcodes this data to the formats and bitrates that the viewers can consume. And the fees for that are being paid in the LPT tokens. So this is the utility of that token. It is currently valuated at $3.25, and this jump is also being caused in the last 24 hours because of the news by Coinbase. Right, so the next one, NU. This is actually a token that also is not listed on CoinMarketCap or any of the other data aggregators. This is why I don't really have a graph for it. It is a new token, and the platform is called New Cipher. It is a decentralized network offering accessible, intuitive, and extensible cryptographic runtimes for secrets management and dynamic access control. I'm taking this directly from their white paper because, as I said, this is a brand new token to me and I don't really know much about it. I know that it focuses on privacy and secure storage and management of encrypted data. And I can just summarize it by saying that it focuses on privacy and secure storage and management of encrypted data. So we are yet to see how is this token going to perform and if it's going to be listed on Coinbase. In fact, what I'm surprised is that quite a few of these projects here that are announced are focused on privacy. And as we know, privacy is quite a hot topic, and recently there were quite a few exchanges that removed privacy-centric coins like Monero and Herein and other, and Zcash and a few other ones. So I'm surprised to see that Coinbase is now focusing a lot on privacy, but whether they will get listed or not is yet to be seen. Okay, the next one is Sia Coin. SC is the ticker symbol for Sia Coin, another coin that has been on the market for quite some time. It is also a decentralized platform that uses blockchain technology to help secure and store data safely. It is also a cryptocurrency designed to facilitate payment for data storage in the Sia platform. The system was created to disrupt the data storage market by making a proposition that any person could lend their unused drive space for a fee. It provides a new way of looking at data centers so that all people can become part of a huge global ecosystem where data can be stored in a decentralized manner with no risk of loss, abuse, or unauthorized access. It is currently at 0.0031 cents of a dollar, but it has experienced quite a jump in the last few hours since the announcement, so it is another one to watch. And even earlier, just a couple of weeks earlier actually, it had another price jump, so Coin has actually been having quite a good month. Right, moving on to the next one, Numera. Now this is one of the tokens that was in the Tika Tiwari's 5 coins to 5 million email list, the report that I analyzed in detail, and that thousands of people managed to see before it got taken down by YouTube and by the lawyers of Tika Tiwari's team. As I said, they did send a cease and desist letter to me via email. They demanded that I take the video down. And right now you can also only see my analysis of that report on my blog, which is crypto-corner.com. So if you're still interested in these coins, quite a few people were emailing me and tweeting me to ask me what are the coins. In fact, all of the coins were already leaked on Twitter, so I don't know if they can really claim that I leaked such a precious information, but because I quoted directly their report, they had a legal claim against me for breaching, confidentiality and everything, and copyright. So this is why I actually had to take the video down. Back to the coin. So this is basically a coin that offers a protocol where data scientists work with encrypted data to make predictions for a collective hedge fund and are rewarded for accurate predictions. It uses technologies such as cryptographic encryption and artificial intelligence. It is a project that, according to Tika Tiwari's analysis, is supposed to be having quite a significant price appreciation in the future, so it is definitely one to watch. And if anything, this is one of the coins that I think Coinbase might actually list, because lately Coinbase is actually focused more on institutional investors rather than retail investors. So this is why I particularly think that it's possible that we see Numera being listed on Coinbase. But again, this is pure speculation on my part. I don't really know anything for sure. Moving on to the next one, Ren. Now this is an ecosystem for building, deploying and running general purpose privacy preserving applications. It makes it possible for any kind of application to run in a decentralized and trustless and fault-tolerant environment, similar to blockchain, but with the distinguishing feature that all applications, inputs, outputs, and state remain a secret even to the participants running the network. So unlike a typical blockchain, it is not transparent and it is not publicly verifiable. It is more secretive. With Ren, users can transfer tokens in zero knowledge, swap between blockchains trustlessly, and trade on a dark pool and build privacy preserving applications. Now this is very interesting. It is a new approach to anonymity and privacy. So I'm curious to see how is this project going to develop any further. It is new to me. It was not really on my radar. And again, as we see in the typical fashion, as with all the other coins, in the last 24 hours, it has jumped and it is currently sitting at 10 cents of a dollar. Now, bear in mind that this is a kind of a momentary influx of the price, and the interest will subside over the next few days. So I am expecting to see a slight retraction of the price. It wouldn't really be staying up there. This pump was because of the announcement of Coinbase. So if you want to be getting any of these coins, be clever and just observe them for a little bit, monitor their prices and everything, and find the right time to jump in rather than buying it right now, which is during a pump, okay? And this is what I can suggest. This is not financial advice, but it's just a suggestion on my part. It's kind of common sense. Okay, moving on to the next coin. It is called Keep, and this is a privacy layer for Ethereum. It is an off-chain container for private data. In other words, the Keep network features off-chain containers for private data called keeps that give smart contracts interactivity with private data without compromising transparency or auditability. Now, this is again directly from their white paper, from their website, because it is a coin that was not really on my radar, so I can't really tell you anything more about it. If you want to research it further, check out my blog post, because links to the official websites of these coins and their white papers are on my blog post, and the link of course is in the description of this video, so make sure that you check this out. We see that it has pumped in the last 24 hours and it's currently sitting at 60 cents of a dollar. This is everything I can tell you about this coin. Let's move on to the next one, and that's Origin Protocol, OGN. Now, this is a coin that I recently mentioned in my previous video, in fact, because I was analyzing a new scam coin that had completely ripped off the white paper of this coin, of Origin Protocol. And I did go through some of the details about Origin Protocol. It is actually a coin that is well known and it's been traded on Binance and some other exchanges. I traded it over the last month and I'm actually quite happy. It did perform quite well over the last couple of months, and since the announcement yesterday, it has jumped again and it's currently sitting at 28 cents of a dollar. Origin Protocol is an open source platform and it enables the creation of peer-to-peer marketplaces and e-commerce applications. The Origin platform initially targets the global sharing economy, allowing for the creation and booking of services and goods without traditional intermediaries. So this is the innovation that Origin Protocol offers, and it is one of the coins that actually many people have their eyes on, including myself. The next coin is not listed on CoinMarketCap, so I don't really have a chart for it. It is called Render Token, and it offers distributed GPU rendering on the blockchain. I couldn't find too much about it, so I'm using the info from their website, which reads: the render network, through the use of RNDR, the token, is the first network to transform the power of GPU compute into a decentralized economy of connected 3D assets. Whatever that means, it is not completely clear to me, but it is definitely one that I will be researching further. And if you want to research it further, grab the link from my blog post, which again listed in the description box. Now, the next one is also not listed on CoinMarketCap or any of the other data aggregator websites. This is why I also do not have a graph for it. It's called Scale, and it's another ERC20 token, meaning that it is based on the Ethereum blockchain. And there's very little to analyze about it. It's called the Scale Network, and it's about building and running your own decentralized applications, dApps, on the Ethereum blockchain in a decentralized modular cloud built for real-world needs and configured for your personal requirements. So that means anyone can basically build a decentralized application according to what they really want to program it for. Scale Networks claim that their modular protocol is one of the first of its kind to allow developers to easily provision highly configurable blockchains which provide the benefits of decentralization without compromising on computation, storage, or security. Moving on to the next one, which is called SNX Syntaxis. It's another token that you might be familiar with. It's been making a lot of news lately. People have been trading and talking about it a lot on Twitter. It is the token of Syntaxis Network, formerly Herein, a crypto asset backed network that enables the creation of on-chain synthetic assets that can track the value of assets in the real world. In other words, digital versions of physical assets, such as gold, for instance, just one of the examples of what they do. As we see, the last 24 hours, the price has significantly jumped, but in fact, it has been going up for the last couple of months, even though this is only a 7-day chart that we're looking at right now. So it is one of those tokens that is on my radar as well. And moving on to the last one on the list, it is VeChain, a platform that also aims to connect blockchain technology to the real world by providing robust infrastructure as well as Internet of Things integration with scalability of up to 10,000 transactions per second and building real-world applications. It's been around since 2018 and it's been a very popular token for traders because it's available on pretty much every exchange, every big exchange at least, including Binance, Qcoin, Huobi, HitBTC, Bittrex, and many others. So it is a very popular token amongst traders, and it's probably one of the more well-known tokens here from this list. So this is the list, guys. These are all of the 18 tokens that Coinbase just announced. Whether they will list all of these tokens or not is only time will tell. You know, they will never reveal that, and there is a good reason for it. I mean, they're not supposed to even reveal that they're considering these 18 tokens, because as you saw, what happened since the announcement is a huge pump in the prices of these tokens, and this is a complete speculation. I mean, right now people are rushing to buy the rumor, and later on they will be rushing to sell the news. However, some of these tokens might not actually get listed, and most likely not all of these tokens will be listed, which means that if you know, people are right now buying tokens without actually knowing which ones will in fact get listed and which ones will really be appreciated in price, so it is a bit of a gamble. And what I would suggest is that you don't rush to buy them straight away, but monitor their prices and see how they go. And if you are buying, also make sure that you're using money that you can risk, so that you're not really going for you know, savings or anything that might be money that you need. Okay, that's the first rule of trading, is that you, or investing, is that you need, especially with cryptocurrencies, is that you need to be working with money that you can allocate as a risk capital, and you don't really mind if you lose it. Okay, this is the main thing. Anyway, I do have more about this and strategies and everything in my upcoming course. Actually, I'm just releasing a book about investing in cryptocurrencies that will teach you all of the things that you need to know as a first-time investor in cryptocurrencies. So if you're new to this market, or even if you have been for a while, I'm pretty sure there will be a lot to learn from the book. Make sure that you check out the description of this video, where you will find links to that as well. And also, if you like this quick analysis of coins, I have a book called, a free one, called 100 Coins in One Sentence. So make sure that you check this out as well. You can grab it for free from the description below in this video. So this is everything for this video, guys. Thanks for staying until the end, and until next time, keep profitable. Well, thank you for being here. If you learned something today, consider subscribing to this channel, or if you're already subscribed, please hit the notification bell so that you can be notified when I'm posting a new video. This is how you can show your support. I'm not asking for donations, so this is really your way to support this channel. Also, here you will find links to my social media accounts, so find me on social media and let's get connected.